welcome back to the channel. This week, or the next couple of days, I'm going to be trying to fit this piece, but this is the wrong year for this car, so I tried to get stuff for this, and this is the facelift version. That's what it comes up as when you're looking for parts, and I couldn't get any of these lower sections, so this is off an older one, and so I'm hoping with a bit of measuring and maybe some bashing with a hammer, I can get this to kind of fit, or majority of it to fit, which will save me a lot of time. If not, I had bought a bead roller, but I still could do like an English reel and then try and teach myself that. But I bought a bead roller so I can try and put like lines in. So let's get on and see if we can make this fit there somehow. Right, first of all, I think I'm going to dress that flat because we haven't got this shape here. This is ever so slightly different. So if I dress all this flat, I can put it up a bit closer and I might be able to mark that line there into it. And somehow with the old and the new, maybe even dress that swage line out of it and put a new one in it, and then I'll have to set up my bead roller. So I don't think I've got enough time this week because I'm already halfway through the week and it's the first time I've been out here this week trying to do this. Right, let's get hammer, dress that out. Right, I think I'm going to get rid of this bit of metal behind here. That'll help me get it in a little bit better. So we know this is not the right panel, so it's not going to be 100%. Right, so now that I've cut that bit off, I can see that this gap in here runs to there. So, can we kind of dress this lower piece round and like just change the shape of that bottom? If I can find something I can dress that round with until we can pull that all in, and that will bring this edge here further out, which is what I need to reach that, which that may help us. Because this is like a lazy radius here, and on this one it's tight. So if I can find something to dress that into being a lazy radius, let's see what we can find in the garage, and then see if we can form that shape up. Now I've cut that off, it makes it a little bit easier to work with. Right. Well, I found a bit of tube. I'll just gob some bits on there and something to raise it up from me vice. Hopefully so I can dress along that. Whether it's any good or not, I do not know. But let's try and take some of that edge off. I think we're somewhere nearish. Anyway, let's go and put it back on the car, see what we can do with it on the car. And might be able to tack a few bits, clamp it and dress it round, and see where we get to. Well, if I put that screw in a different place, right, so what I might do in a minute is I'll set up my new, what's it called? Bead roller. So if I cut that bit off, and then I can dress that bit flat, and then I've got the new line which is on this one, I'll put the line in the right place on that one, and then I'll take a measurement from the opposite side and mark it on there, and then, oh, actually it's there. So I can mark that, if I can find a pen. Something like that. And it gives us a chance to get the new thing out and give that a whirl. So I shall trim that other, because it only seems to go there. Can you reach? Oh dear. Not silly far away actually, but So do we dress, I'll go and get me bit of wood out and see, oh, I don't know. Or do we put a bit of metal in there and see if we can just dress that out? And then redo it. Yeah, so this is what I ordered off of eBay. Just so I suppose you could either make a bracket for it by the looks of it, put it in a vise, and then you put that through there. So at the moment it looks like it's got something to swage a line in it, and I need something to just crease it. So I've never used one of these before, so this will be another learning curve. Material, I'm assuming you could do that, which is fair enough, so you can see what that's going to produce, but I need like a joggle. So let's have a sift through the parts we've got. Mark, there's press and mark it both sides, and oh, just going to have to go for it, aren't I? I'm going to have a look. See if I can pass it through one more time. Right, I'm out the inside of that, I'm pretty sure. So I need to drill some holes in the bottom, cut that. I think that's how I've marked it. Let's find out. Oh, that'll help if I turn it on. Right, so moving on to this back piece, which we'll zoom in on very shortly. So I'm going to remake this piece at the back, and using my new bead rolling machine and just generally what I've got in the garage to make this new piece up. Well, there's the tiniest of all flanges there. So if I mark that bit, and then we've got a flange there. Right, so I've marked out, that's my bottom line, that's the other fold, but I want to put that swage line in there. So, follow that through. And then go through again. Come on. I'm going to pass it through again. Alright, I'm going to offer it up on the car to see if that's anything like it, or I've got to turn it around that way and then remark that, but it's no big deal. Right, so I've got to fold that other one, but you've seen me use this before, but I don't really want to crush what I've just done. But worst case scenario, I think it would go back through the roller again. And so, put those marks on the centre line, and then I'm going to put that a little bit further back, because I want a lazier bend. So, put too much pressure on it. Have a look at that. Yeah, so I still think that's a bit tight. Have a look on the car. I just like literally to get a tiniest of shape in there. I've just gone like that quickly. But then I also need to do the same here, but I'm not sure. Possibly. Right, but I still... Right. Okay, so you can see all the shapes I've got in that now. Which is quite good. So all I've got to do is try and dress that edge over. So I'm going to go and do that, and then we'll come back and start cutting this out. Right, cut that out of the way, because then I can hopefully mark this a little bit better, because I can't see it to mark it. Right, so that's those two bits in, cleaned up. It's not bad. This line here, it's a bit terrible. So on the other side, this is going to get covered up anyway, this bit, but I'm happy that I managed to get that kind of panel to fit. So yeah, but yeah, pleased overall. Yeah, so that's the last bit. That little bit of panel is the last bit for this week. So like and subscribe, and we will endeavour to cut out more rust and more crap from the other side of this BMW next week. So what I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I might drag the whole car over to one side, and we'll make a start on the other bloody arch and the other seal, because the other bits are just tiny little pieces, and I might do like, I don't know, just a little montage of small little bits I'm making. The worst bit after this, I think, is the bulkhead of the car. There's some biggish holes in that, so that I'll just be trying to make some patches up, and hopefully with the two new types of machine, the stretcher and shrinker I bought, and my bead roller, I should be able to make some reasonable panels. So I'm quite happy that we've got this bit to kind of fit, even though I did get that line wrong at the bottom. It's slightly in the wrong place. But live and learn. Who cares? You're never going to see it anyway. It's got a plastic cover over it. But all we know is that bit's going to be solid now. And once it's all coated and painted and all that, it should be good for years to come. So most of these panels which I'm putting on are galvanised at the moment. So it should last even longer. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.